And so I'm going to do two songs of mine today that are on this album that Andy was talking about called Roots, Rhymes, and Branches. And since it's election time coming up, and since we're just kind of trying to save our democracy and all, I chose a couple of songs that are, I guess, related to that. So the first one is kind of a call for action and really for everyone to kind of work together to get what we need done. It's raining in New York Harbor today. Miss Liberty's crying again. Still guiding the way with a torch in her hand, but she knows her light is fading. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, she calls out to all. But she's getting harder to hear every day, the higher we're building these walls. Washington, Jefferson, Teddy, and Abe watch sadly from their cliffside home. Their eyes are pleading, men died for those freedoms, for God's sake, leave them alone. Whatever happened to we the people? Are you all out of your minds? If we could only break loose from this rock, we'd set things straight one more time. Where now, America, land of the free, of by and for the people, doesn't mean just for me. Seems like our better angels have all flown the coop. Where now, America, it's up to me and you. Tempers are flaring and temperatures rising as left and right take their shots. Even the redwoods are thinking of moving to Canada, things are so hot. Hurricanes pounding, huge fires raging as more and more green turns to brown. Wish I was kidding, but Nero keeps fiddling while this whole country burns down. Where now, America, land of the free, of by and for the people, doesn't mean just for me. It's time for our better angels to fly to our rescue. Where now, America, it's up to me, it's up to me and you. Raining in New York Harbor today, Miss Liberty's crying again. All right. Am I still being heard there? Okay. All right. All right, well, thank you. I saw all the virtual applause and stuff, and I appreciate that. And I hope it's an answer to that question that we find out on November 3rd or shortly thereafter that will head us back in the right direction. I'm going to switch gears a little bit, but not a whole lot. And I'm going to do another song that's on my CD, which I actually I wrote this at the Folk Alliance my first Folk Alliance in Kansas City in 2018 during the conference, or most of it during the conference. And but I think it applies to the pandemic a lot, because kind of in the song I'm talking about things that are really important in life, kind of coming to a realization what those things are and how to live a life that is more sensitive to what we should be doing. If it didn't have a light glowing bright from a screen, if it didn't have some murder and mayhem in each scene, if I didn't get a buzz once it entered my bloodstream, had no interest in that, no interest in that. If it wasn't in the tabloid stacked up in the checkout line, if it made me think too much after a long and hard day's grind, if a homeless guy was wanting, I would look away each time, had no interest in that. That's how I used to feel, that's how I used to be, until I stared into the eyes of a man who wasn't free. Against my better judgment, it became my concern. Now I just can't let it go, 'cause we've got no time to burn. If it doesn't come from love, if it doesn't lead to grace, if it doesn't bring a smile to at least one worried face, if it doesn't leave our planet just a little better place, got no interest in that. We all can have a vision, we all can have a dream, we all can make it true, as hard as it may seem. Alone it's all but futile, but together it will come, with a million hearts and minds working hard to get it done. If it doesn't bring some justice, if it doesn't bring some joy, if it doesn't fill the bellies of some hungry girls and boys, if it doesn't help to lift us from this dark and growing void, got no interest in that, no interest in that. I got no interest in that, no interest in that. I got no interest in that. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Beautiful. That's Brant Miller, everyone.
I
Good
think lyrics.
Beautiful songs. Beautiful songs.
Thank you.
Brant.